దీనికి సబ్జెక్ట్ ఏం పెట్టలేదు బడ్జెట్ యూనియన్ బడ్జెట్
Namaskaram. On behalf of Southern Railway, I extend a warm welcome to the entire media fraternity present here at the Union Budget 2017 press conference. I extend a hearty welcome to our respected General Manager Shri Vinod Kumar Yadav ji, AGM sir, and Principal Head of the departments to this press conference. As you are aware, this year railway budget is merged with Union budget, and today Shri Arun Jaitley ji, Honorable Finance Minister, has tabled the budget 2017 in the Parliament. Generally, the demand for grants, most popularly known as Pink Book, which contains all the details of new rail projects, allocations for different ongoing projects, is being tabled on Parliament along with the rail budget. But with the merger of rail budget with the Union budget, the Pink Book will be tabled on 3rd February. The details of new projects and allocations will be made available to all the media friends on 3rd February, and we will have another press conference on 3rd February. You will get more details on that day. Now, may I request Shri Vinod Kumar Yadav sir, General Manager Southern Railway, to brief the media on railway related highlights in the Union Budget 2017. Sir.
Friends from media, good evening to all of you. I'm so happy to meet you for the first time. As you know, I have taken over as General Manager on 10th of January. As you all aware that this is a historic moment for Indian Railways. Since for the first time ever in independent India, the railway budget has been merged with the Union budget and presented on the floor of Parliament by Honorable Union Finance Minister today. In the 1920s, when this railway budget was first presented, the revenue from railway was accounted for over 50% of the general revenue of the Government of India. At that point of time, railways also catered to the bulk of transportation requirements of the country. Now the situation is entirely different. The Government of India is synergizing the investments of railways, road transport, waterways and civil aviation, thereby facilitating multimodal transport planning. The merger of rail budget with general budget would surely enable merit-based decisions related to investments, operation and pricing, while balancing the social and economic priorities and focusing energies on delivery and good governance. One main advantage is railway will no longer be required to pay dividend on capital at charge contribution from general revenues, which is about rupees 9,000 crores. The second most important thing is railways will continue to exercise financial autonomy as at present. Now I would like to share some of the details and the highlights relating to railways in the budget presented today and aspects linked to South Central Railway. As you may have heard today, for 2017-18, the total capital and development expenditure for railways has been fixed at rupees 1,31,000 crores. This includes rupees 55,000 crores provided by the general budget. Specific to South Central Railway, I would like to inform you, the budget outlay granted for Telangana state, which is completely served by South Central Railway for the current financial year, that is 2017-18, next financial year, rupees 1729 crores against the last 2 years average of rupees 601 crore. If you take the average of last 2 years, it was only 601 crore, and this year only 17-18, 1 year, rupees 1729 crores have been allocated. So it's a big jump. Similarly, the budget outlay for the Andhra Pradesh state, which is mainly served by South Central Railway again, for the ensuing financial year 2017-18 is rupees 3,406 crore And if I compare with the average of last 2 years, it was 2195.7 crore, roughly 2196 crores. As Finance Minister mentioned in his budget speech, the railway plan to focus on 4 major areas. One is passenger safety. Passenger safety is our topmost priority item. Capital and development works. Railway is giving lot of focus on infrastructure development. Cleanliness. And the fourth item is financial accounting reforms. Finance Minister announced today morning that for passenger safety, Rail Sanraksha Kosh, that is Railway Safety Fund, will be created with the corpus of rupees 1 lakh crore over a period of 5 years. Rupees 1 lakh crore over a period of 5 years. It was also announced in the budget today that unmanned level crossing gate, which is the most important safety hazard, unmanned level crossing on broad gauge lines will be eliminated by 2020. If I talk about South Central Railway, our position is much better. In the beginning of this financial year on South Central Railway, there were 355 unmanned level crossing gates. And out of these 355 unmanned level crossing gates, we are eliminating 170 gates by the end of 31st March 17. So only 185 unmanned level crossing gates will remain, which will be eliminated by 2020 as announced in the budget. So South Central Railway is doing much better on this account. It has been announced in the budget in the next 3 years, throughput means the number of trains, or you can talk about line capacity on a given section will increase throughput by 10% in 3 years. And for achieving this target of 10%, it has to be done through modernization and upgradation of identified corridors. If I talk about South Central Railway, third line works means since both the lines, there are double lines, both the lines are already saturated. So therefore third line works are in progress on the busy route of Ballarsa, Kajipet and Vijayawada, Gudur sections. So with the introduction of third line, throughput on this section can be improved. It was announced in the budget today that over Indian Railways, 3,500 kilometers of new railway line will be commissioned in 2017-18 as against 2,800 kilometers in 2016-17. If I talk about South Central Railway, during 2016-17, 267 kilometers of new track has been laid, which includes 230.55 kilometers of new line, 12.45 kilometers of double line, and 24.3 kilometers of third line. We will be working out the target for next financial year very soon, and whenever we meet next time, I'll be able to give you the target for 2017-18. But overall, Railway has fixed a target of 3,500 kilometers for Indian Railway in 2017-18. In the budget, it has been announced that steps will be taken to launch dedicated trains for tourists and pilgrims. South Central Railway has been running lot of trains, dedicated trains for tourists and pilgrims, and we will continue to run these type of dedicated and special trains for tourists and pilgrims. As mentioned in the budget announcement about joint venture with the state governments, I would like to mention that South Central Railway has already entered with Government of Andhra Pradesh for a joint venture, and very soon we are in the process of signing the joint venture with Government of Telangana. Andhra Pradesh we have already signed. Government of Telangana, we have sent our papers. We are discussing with them, and very soon agreement will be signed with Government of Telangana. So we will be having joint venture agreement with both the states. It has been announced in the budget today that station redevelopment, for station redevelopment, 25 stations will be taken up in 2017-18 on Indian Railways. On South Central Railway, 37 stations are envisaged for station redevelopment, and 2017-18 to begin with, we are taking up Sikandrabad and Vijayawada. These are our two major stations. So in 17-18 we will start redevelopment work at Sikandrabad and Vijayawada. It has been announced in the budget today that 500 stations will be made differently abled friendly with lifts and escalators. Over South Central Railway, 36 lifts have already been provided at 15 stations, and further plan to provide 34 lifts at 20 stations. 39 escalators are already provided at 14 stations, with further plans to provide 16 escalators at 11 more stations. On Indian Railways, it is proposed to feed 7,000 stations with solar power in the medium term. A beginning has already been made in 300 stations over Indian Railways. It is proposed to take up work at 2,000 railway stations under 1,000 megawatt solar mission. Indian Railway has announced a 1,000 megawatt solar mission, that we will achieve this 1,000 megawatt from the solar energy. On South Central Railway, during 2016-17, 645 kWp capacity of solar panels have been installed at various stations, service buildings, pumps, PRS, and level crossing gates. Cumulative till 2016-17. In 1 year, we have provided 645 kilowatt power, and cumulative is 1961 kWp. It has been announced in the budget today that Coach Mitra facility will be introduced, which will be a single window interface to register all type of coach related complaints. It has been announced in the budget today that by 2019, all coaches of Indian Railway will be fitted with bio-toilets. Over South Central Railway, 4138 bio-toilets have already been fixed in 1,115 coaches during the current financial year. About 3,000 bio-toilets are targeted for fitment in the balance coaches in 2017-18, that is next financial year. With this, after the end of next financial year, all the coaches of South Central Railway will be provided with this facility to ensure Swachh Bharat. It was also proposed in the budget that 5 more solid waste management plants are being taken up. One such plant is planned for setup near Sikandrabad railway station in the South Central Railway zone. It was announced in the budget that service charges on e-ticket, that's a major announcement for passengers. Earlier there used to be a service charge of 20 rupees per ticket on sleeper class and 40 rupees per ticket on other classes. And plus service tax, whatever applicable service tax. So it's a big relief that henceforth there will be no service charges by IRCTC on e-ticket. As CPRO mentioned in the beginning, that demand for grants will be tabled in Parliament. Demand for grants for Railway, Ministry of Railway will be tabled on Parliament very soon. And the book is popularly known as Pink Book because it has a pink cover. So that pink book consists of details of the project sanctioned in 2017-18, Once the pink book is presented in the parliament, we will be inviting you once again, and that will be the time when we will be able to give you the details of specific projects sanctioned for South Central Railway. So we will not be able to discuss about the project sanctioned in this budget for 2017-18. I will take this opportunity to highlight some of the developments on South Central Railway in the year 2016-17. As I mentioned earlier, Indian Railway is giving highest priority on the safety, railway safety. South Central Railway has also given top priority to railway safety. South Central Railway has also given priority to infrastructure development. As you all are aware that every year we introduce new trains. The busy routes are getting saturated, and therefore, if we want to provide more facility, if we want to introduce more trains, there is no other alternative but we will have to complete the infrastructure projects on priority. South Central Railway has given priority for infrastructure development, and I will list few items which may be of your interest, the projects on which we have given priority. This list is available with you. We will be giving it to you also, but very quickly I'll just read it. 125 kilometer new line between Yara Guntla Nandyal section. It has been commissioned, and passenger train services have been introduced on this new line. 55 kilometer length of new line between Jagitial, Morthad stations of Karimnagar, Nizamabad section has been completed. 20 kilometer length of new line between Melachuru, Mathampalli stations of Jagyapet, Vishnupuram section has been completed. 30.55 kilometers of new line between Marikal, Mathal station has been completed. 24.3 kilometers third line between Mandamari, Mancherial stations has been completed. 12.4 kilometers of doubling between Kosgi Mantralayam road has been completed. 21 track kilometer of electrification between Melachuru, Matampalli stations has been completed. 219 track kilometer of electrification between Badi Chiksagur station has been completed. Electric traction has been introduced. Foundation stone was laid by Honorable Prime Minister in the presence of Honorable Minister for Railways and Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana for construction of new railway line between Mahorabad, Kotupalli. Foundation stone was also laid by Honorable MR and Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for construction of new railway line between Nadi Kudi, Sri Kalahasti, and for doubling between Guntakal, Kaluru section. I would like to mention especially about aspect of safety and security, which is the most important priority item for South Central Railway. I would like to mention that South Central Railway follows a no compromise approach with zero tolerance on safety matters. Absolutely zero tolerance on safety matters. We give topmost priority to safety, railway safety. As far as security is concerned, 600 RPF and GRP personnel have been deployed on escort duty in 446 identified express trains. 32 major stations over South Central Railway has been brought under security cover by installing 431 CCTV cameras. In addition, 56 new stations were identified for provision of CCTV cameras. On the passenger amenities front, South Central Railway has introduced 8 new originating trains and 4 passing through trains. 5 train services were extended and frequency of 1 train has been increased. Rail signage on coaches were introduced for the convenience of blind passengers. 17 automatic ticket vending machine were provided at 17 stations. So far, we have provided 294 ATVMs, automatic ticket vending machines, at 155 stations. 42 cash card operated ticket vending machines have been provided at 37 stations. Total 54 machines at 40 stations. The mega event Krishna Puskaram has been handled successfully by South Central Railway. The railway carried 46 lakhs of pilgrims passengers by running 700 special trains. Jogulamba Halt Station has been converted into full-fledged flag station to provide enhanced amenities. The state-of-the-art route relay interlocking, that is RRI, was commissioned at Vijayawada at a cost of rupees 40 crores during September 2016 in a record time. This challenge was imposing. Vijayawada is one of the busiest stations on Indian Railway, and it required the best of a strategy to complete the non-interlocking work in only 3 days. South Central Railway has taken a lot of initiatives towards energy conservation in the last financial year. South Central Railway has bagged 9 National Energy Conservation Awards from Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Ministry of Power, Government of India. It's a big achievement for South Central Railway. 30-day light pipes have been provided at service building and workshops. 150 stations have been converted to 100% LED lit lighting. South Central Railway has taken a lot of initiatives towards Digital India. Paperless unreserved ticketing mobile app, UTS app, has been launched for the convenience of MMTS commuters. Wi-Fi facility is made available at 9 stations over the zone. To promote cashless transactions, 112 point of sale machines have been installed for issue of reservation tickets at 108 locations, and 32 point of sale machines have been installed at the booking offices of 26 suburban stations to facilitate issue of season tickets on credit, debit and RuPay cards. I would also like to highlight the implementation of announcements made during Rail Budget 2016-17, because it's very important that whatever announcements are made in the railway budget, those announcements are implemented. So I will just briefly mention that what were the announcements in 2016-17 and how well we have done as far as South Central Railway is concerned. South Central Railway has worked out the modalities for development of passenger amenities and beautification of Tirupati and Nanded station. South Central Railway is intended to partner with the Telangana state government for developing suburban section under MMTS phase 2 with extension up to Yadadri. This MMTS phase 2, we are giving a lot of priority. In fact, in the first week of taking over charge as general manager, I visited this section. And as I mentioned that time, the section will start commissioning from December 2017, and the complete MMTS phase 2 will be commissioned by December 2018. For the unreserved passenger, the following trains were announced for South Central Railway. Humsafar train between Tirupati, Jammu Tawi, Tirupati Humsafar Weekly Express. Uday Express between Visakhapatnam, Vijayawada. South Central Railway introduced sale of tickets through handheld terminals on pilot basis to clear the rush during Holy Krishna Puskaram. South Central Railway has already introduced e-ticketing facility to foreign debit credit cards. Vikalp train, that is train on demand to Vikalp, train on demand to provide choice of accommodation in specific trains to waitlisted passengers, has been introduced on South Central Railway for 3 pairs of trains between Secunderabad, New Delhi. Number 1 train number is 12723/24 Telangana Express. Second train is 12721/22 Dakshin Express, and third train is 12707/08 AP Sampark Kranti Express. For senior citizens, South Central Railway has increased the quota of lower berth per coach by 50%, resulting in almost 120 lower berths per train, average of 120 lower berths per train for senior citizens. South Central Railway has also implemented reserving middle bays in coaches for women's security. South Central Railway has introduced Clean My Coach service through SMS on 62 pairs of train having OBHS facility. On 62 pairs of trains, we have introduced this facility where if you send an SMS, your coach will be cleaned. Optional catering services have been introduced on pilot basis for Shatabdi Express originating from South Central Railways. We have provided stoppages for 26 pairs of mail express trains at 9 stations by converting operational halt into commercial stoppage. All the stations having catering units and trains with pantry cars over South Central Railway is provided with children's menu items like baby foods, hot milk and hot water. Information boards in trains enumerating the onboard services implemented on South Central Railway. GPS-based digital displays inside coaches to provide real-time information regarding upcoming halts has been provided in MMTS coaches of South Central Railway. Very soon we will be inviting you again to give the details of projects which will be presented in Parliament as Pink Book. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I hope you have questions and one question. So,
What are the proposals? What are the proposals that Central Railway has sent to the government such as sanctioning of lanes, concession administration, any other things? What are the total proposals you have sent to the and how many representatives have been issued from Member of Parliament?
I know that we have not been able to hold the meeting with Member of Parliament this time. And as you are aware, for the last 3 years, no new trains are being announced in the budget. So all these proposals which earlier used to be considered as a budget proposal, henceforth this is being done on continuous basis. So I joined on 10th of January. Immediately on joining, I wrote letters to Member of Parliament to give their suggestions. Whatever suggestions we received, we have sent it to review board. Very soon we'll be holding a meeting with representatives. And basically it's a continuous basis. So as you know, trains are not being announced and all these facilities are not being announced as a part of budget. So it's a continuous process. Very soon we will be holding the meeting with Member of Parliament. I just got this information that we received proposals. I can't say proposals. We received some suggestions from 34 MPs, which we have already forwarded to Review Board.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah.
As regards Tejas coaches,
Tejas.
how many coaches are allocated for South Central Railway in this budget? Anything that you have got?
Tejas coaches.
we'll give the details.
We'll give the details that allocations are not available.
Sure, sir. No problem. And the green patches, sir. As per National Green Tribunal's query, Indian Railways has to adopt the green patches to ensure cleanliness of the environment and surroundings. So to what extent you are geared up for green patching of this Kedwara station, Vijayawada, and the prime railway stations where this
We
garbage?
are giving a lot of importance. As far as you are talking about green patches, we have planned it. The details will not be able to share with you right now. We don't have details. But all those things are being planned. So I know that. What he's saying, exact details we can give you later on. But we have planned a lot of planting of saplings and green patches and all these things. So we can give you those details.
Last but not the least.
Yeah, yeah.
As regards the station redevelopment,
Station redevelopment.
how many stations are totally allocated on South Central?
No, total is 37.
37.
I think I mentioned in my 36. Total is 36 or 37? Two is being taken next year.
Okay.
That Vijayawada and Sikandrabad, for which tenders are going to be invited maybe next week. Because all the people, 37 I remember. I mentioned in my speech, total there are 37 stations, list we can give it to you.
Yeah.
But out of 37 stations, 2 stations, that is Sikandrabad and Vijayawada, and that is being taken on priority, and those papers are already ready, and it will be initiated, and we will try to start the work in 2017.
And it is IRHDC also, same Indian Railway Station Administration will be taking up the task, or South Central Railway will be independently taking up the task?
This will be taken up by South Central Railway.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, Secunderabad station already announced to international station 4-5 years back. What are the development activities you going to start in this financial year? And central government to start the development activities as BOT process, sir.
I'll just briefly mention you since you raised this topic and you were also. As far as station development, what you are talking, it is a continuous process. We have been providing passenger amenities as much as possible. And it's an unending process. Means every year we try and provide some more facilities and all. But when we are talking about this station redevelopment, it's a completely different concept. And this concept is through public-private partnership, where still all these modalities are to be worked out. The process is being initiated. And when we talk about public-private partnership, basically whoever will be the final chosen contractor, he will be given some space for commercial development. And through that he will be able to finance modernization of station. And when we are talking about station redevelopment, truly in the sense we are talking about world-class station. And just the concept is being worked out where financing of that provision of world-class station is done by development of some space as commercial space. So it's a completely public-private partnership, and this is an initiative which has been announced in today's budget that all over Indian Railway, 25 stations to begin with will be taken up for station redevelopment under PPP. So what we are talking, that's a separate thing that is going on, continuous upgradation of things. But when we are talking about redevelopment, it's a completely different concept.
Sir, as regards other safety, query, last question. South Central Railway, of course, has been at the forefront in implementing good technologies and a lot of other measures, in fact, across the country, when compared to other zones. But as regards the LHB components, LHB coaches.
LHB.
LHB coaches introduction. To what extent do you have, I mean, what is the percentage of LHB coaches you have today on South Central? Overall composition, if you compare, to what extent you have augmented the coaches?
Let me ask my colleagues, I don't have data, but I can give that data and provide it later on, but let me ask my colleagues if they have the data. Data is there? Let me check and then let you know, because the data is not available, so let me not give you a wrong data. I'll just phone you and give you this data.
सर एपी तेलंगाना के बीच में बहुत सारा डिफरेंट है, ऑलमोस्ट 50% डेटा एलोकेशन में 1729 करोड़ तेलंगाना के लिए 3400 एपी के लिए बहुत सारे डिफरेंट है. किस बेस पे?
ये रूट किलोमीटर के बेसिस पे होता है. अगर आप यू कैलकुलेट द रूट किलोमीटर, दैट रूट किलोमीटर इज अवेलेबल. सो if you just calculate this rupees per route kilometer, it will come same. Because South Central Railway is being given priority. So if you just calculate per route kilometer, because if section is long, so certainly we need more money. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you all my friends for coming for this press conference, and I'm very thankful to General Manager sir to patiently come over here and let us all. Thank you very much. We'll meet you again. Thank you.